Hi everybody. Before we get started with today's lesson, I'd like to do a little bit of review so we keep your algebra skills fresh. Please take a look at these two equations. The first thing that I'd like you to do is transform each equation into slope-intercept form. Next, I'd like you to describe the graph of each one of those equations. For example, the blue equation has a positive or a negative slope. It starts at, remember that starting at is another way of saying the y-intercept is. The last thing that I want you to do is solve the system of equations and enter the coordinates. Today's lesson is an introduction to section 7.3, which is factoring trinomials. I know that this looks kind of basic, but to get ready for factoring, we're going to do some diamond puzzles. So take a look at these two problems. I know that you already know that 5 times 3 is 15, and that 5 plus 3 is 8. We're going to put them into the diamond puzzle like this. You'll notice that the top is the product, the bottom is the sum of the two numbers that you were given. So to find the product, we use the 5 times 3. To find the sum, we do the 5 plus 3. That gives us this as our answer. How about this one? What are the answers to 8 times a negative 1 and 8 plus a negative 1? So we get this, and we get this, and now we're going to put the product into the top and the sum into the bottom, and that gives us the answer to our diamond puzzle. I know these look pretty easy, but they really will be helpful when it's time to do the factoring. You're now going to submit these problems. If you're given 5 and 2 as factors and addends, tell me what would go on the top and what would go on the bottom. The answers are revealed. Do the same thing for the next problem. And the answers are revealed. Time to challenge you. What number would I have to multiply times a negative 4 to get a positive 4? And then what would that give me as an answer for the sum? Time to challenge you. What number would I have to multiply times a negative 4 to get a positive 4? And then what will be the sum of those two numbers? Hope you got it right. One more challenging problem. This time, I want to know what two numbers will give me a product of a negative 8, but when I add them together, I will get positive 2. Hope you got them right. Now I think you're ready for practice. Go ahead on and do the quizzes.